what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
B125. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the
first play of the game, and it's second down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to
8. Lance looking to throw it. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 6, but not enough as they will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were quite formidable.
It's done throughout a ball game. It always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. And all, they did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down converted.
Get open in key situations.
They'll run for the first time with James Conner.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead run.
Crease and burst through it for a solid gain.
They'll fake it to Conner. Now Murray.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to eat.
The Cardinals had 0-3 here to begin the campaign, and you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
James Conner, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score. I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, we're giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 39, Lance.
This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Jalen Holmes
in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but
now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Murray a give. This is Connor.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on third down, Murray.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there.
Or in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is recovered by the Cardinals.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines? You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost.
They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. To the right side to Eric Ebron. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the mark. They run behind center with Connor. And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Cardinals offense ready to set up shop.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Team in some jeopardy.
From the gun, a give to Connor. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
47 yards rush.
A little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4 down.
Oh, Connor loses it.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys are going to get the football at the... But as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Elijah Mitchell.
He's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because something ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He'll get that one complete to Connor.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very...
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Open man is Robbie Anderson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring...
He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn.
And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before...
Success running the football. Over 100 yards rushing as a team in those first 2 quarters of play. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too have had a lot of success running the football, as both of these teams have really used their offensive lines to great advantage.
Zoom action in the 3rd quarter.
This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Great way to start.
Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Now an option play on second down.
Murray fighting, lost the football.
When we talk about halftime adjustments and what teams are going to do, most of the time it's just a matter of executing the game plan you brought in. But I'll guarantee you, they didn't draw that play up on the whiteboard.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that we...
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Getting in there and finishing the play off was Myjai Sanders. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And that is the situation we're in right now. What you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
69 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They'll try and run forward with Conner. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him.
Backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Here's Murray. That's complete to his running back, Conner. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 30, short of the first down.
Out is Tucker McCann now to try the field goal.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash.
McCann's kick up and good.
And that will knot us up at 10.
Because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. At their own 44-yard line.
Problems there on the option and a costly turnover.
Yeah, partner, you know how we watch practice sometimes and we see those drills where the quarterback's running with the football, and it's ways to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Credit the sack to
the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At their own 26. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Middle of the field. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line.
It's obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown,
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On third down, it's Conner. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down. As good running gets him to it. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A first down run, good for about 3. Second and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
He finds Hopkins complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one.
Defensed on third down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
On fourth down, here's the option. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first.
Gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. First down, Murray. Ebron with it over the middle.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right.
Gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll run here with Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
James Conner with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this.
Things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The credit that sack to Robert Quinn.
And the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 21. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
129 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work. 5 yards remain on second down. Murray giving to Conner on the option.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Dialed in now. First down. Conner up the middle. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
It keeps them advancing the ball.
On second down, here's the option.
All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. As we get you reset, they've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a... They'll stay on the ground with Counter again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Here's Counter on the read option.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
James Conner
with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year as they come up on 1st down. And it's a fumble, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And some room to maneuver. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the...
By their own mistake.
And the opportunity squashed. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Counter. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but... Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Counter. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to.
Down his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place